I'm Kevin Phoenix with that hashtag show.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
Oh,
Monsters, Monarch Legacy of Monsters is awesome. I love it. Uh, thank you for thank you for your parts in it and everything. My first question is what was your first introduction to like Godzilla and kaiju's?
For me, I grew up in Japan. I'm born in Japan, grew up in Japan. So I don't even remember the first time I was exposed to Godzilla because it's just the the figure is everywhere, and also, it's just so much a part of our identity as a Japanese person, I think. And then I saw the films, the first 1954 film as a kid with my dad, and yeah, it sticks with you, you don't really understand what the bigger themes are in it as a kid, but you do remember like the feeling, it awakens in you, and that stuck with me. So it's really awesome to get to play a character who was alive in that time period. The full circle for me.
yeah, for me as a kid, it was like the local access channel outside Chicago, Channel 50, would play like on Samurai Sunday, there'd be like samurai movies, and then after that there'd be Godzilla movies. And that was my first exposure, being 6, 7, 8 years old. Like, what is this? How is this dude like trampling buildings? Like, this is unbelievable, And then now to kind of have an adult eye and understand the themes and be part of this, it's like, it's crazy.
Awesome. Kind of taking like your fandom into account too. How was it preparing to, jump into the world where these, bigger than life creatures exist? And what was kind of like the biggest surprise on working on the project that you experienced?
Hmm.
Just
I don't know, big surprise. I just would say that like signing on to the show, like having known that Legendary did these big spectacular movies that were a little more focused on the monsters, and then hearing that this was going to be like 10 hours, and I'm like, well, you can't do 10 hours of just monsters, and then realizing that like the human stories are going to be also right there at the forefront. Like that was enticing to me to be like, okay, so this is going to have the spectacle of those awesome blockbuster movies and the human stories of other shows that we love. uh that was just a win-win for me.
what was the question again? Sorry, what was the surprise? And you asked something else.
Oh, kind of. How did you kind of when you after you signed on? How did you prepare? Like, what'd you do to prepare to like be in a world full of these giant
Oh,
monsters?
for monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I can't really think of like a surprise per se. I think the biggest surprise was probably seeing the show, because for us it was really about making a show about human relationships, and these people are chasing the monsters, but we never really got to see them. So seeing the completed uh show was such an incredible surprise of, oh, this is what I was working on, it all comes together finally. For the preparation, it was a lot of research for me, for because it's 1950s and I hadn't really played it before, but I've always loved, not loved is maybe not the word choice, but I've always been fascinated by post-war Japan. We talk about the war a lot and how we ended a lot, but we don't really talk about how we processed the defeat. And I think there is so much in that that I could talk about this for hours, but um, I love my character because of this hopefulness that she has despite what she's been through, and that's what drives her. And that strength comes from like the sort of experience of having experienced something so devastating, but then being that sort of like making her even more determined to make something of herself. So yeah, I really dug into the history of it to prepare.
Awesome, and yeah, you're great, and you're absolutely great, and as Mark, yeah, Mark, you're
It's
great.
mine. Thank
Sorry.
you.
My next question for Anders. I'm such a huge fan, from Workaholics on, and
Thanks.
what I really love about your performance is like you very distinctly different each time. Like even if you kind of go into like kind of like a typecasted type of role, it's very different from any time you've done anything similar. I wonder, like, aside from being a good actor, what's your, kind of like your trick to always shedding that skin off?
No, that's it. I'm just a good actor, like you said. And if we could just get that engraved in like marble, I'll put that on my front lawn. And if you could just, sign your name on the bottom of that, that works for me.
Definitely.
Uh, no, I just want to have fun, and I just want to like read scripts that are good and go, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do with that. Like there's nothing worse than getting to set with a script and being like, this is so bland. Now I got to do all sorts of legwork to like invent what I think this is. Like when we got the scripts, you see what everyone's angle is. You see like the relationships and like obviously everybody brings things to the script, right? But that just takes it like to the next level. You don't want to start in the basement and get to the first floor. Like you want to start on the third floor and get to like the roof. And so yeah, I don't know. I just try and have fun and find something in the script that I can like really sink my teeth into, and then like just do that.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. 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 Mari, next question is for you. Something that I always try to do but fail is be the smartest person in the room. And in every scene you're in,
I'm
you you just nail it. Like there's no question. What's what's your secret to bringing that out of the performance?
What's the secret? I don't know. I'm glad it
The
read that
secret is
way.
she's actually super smart.
I don't know. I think I think I didn't really think that like she's smart. I think I was more focused on how curious she is about everything, about the world, about what she's doing, and also she's just constantly trying to understand the world, herself, the people around her. I think that is what drives her. So there's like a hyper focus on whatever she's doing. And yeah, I think being smart comes from that as a result, just
Mhm.
the need to know, the want to know. So I think I played that more than trying to seem smart, I think.
No,
The
but she is
curiosity.
smart. She learned like Russian in 48 hours for a scene.
Thanks for that. No, they cut that scene, I think. I was so proud of it. I learned Russian with a coach, Sasha. He was amazing. Went on set. I was really happy with it. And then in post, you and Wyatt told me that they had like cut it. And I think you guys like campaigned for me to put the scene back in, and now it's in. So thank you.
It's back. Yeah.
That's my time. Thank you so much. Can't wait for everyone to see the rest of the season. Have a
Thank
great
you
day.
so much.